What's up, guys? John Kevin Cole here. Finally back with you guys for the another installment of Acoustic Sessions here at the Flock of Birds production studio. Got my buddy Double D, Darrell Ramsey today.
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Oh, buddy, if I was any better, I'd have to jump off the roof of your house to see if my Superman cape was
I
working.
tell you what, you're doing all right then.
That's right.
That's awesome, man. Well, I wanted to get you on today. We're going to play a little bit of music for these guys, but I also wanted to talk about some things that you got coming up here soon.
Sure.
But we'll get into that shortly. We'll go ahead and play these guys a song. How about some Nitty Gritty Dirt Band, Fishing in the
You know,
Bay?
Nitty Gritty Dirt Band is one of my favorites.
Well, yeah.
I got to see them and Merle Haggard, another one of my favorites, on the same show.
Well, I bet that was a real
It was a
good
great show. There was a lot of artists, but those two jump out in my memory because they were two of the ones I'd always wanted to see. And
I guarantee it.
got to see them at the same time.
See, I've always wanted to see the Eagles. That's been one of mine, and they was in Kentucky last year, I think it was.
Yeah.
And I was this close to going, but something happened. I didn't get to go.
Yeah.
That'd probably be my last chance. Yeah. But anyway, man, let's go ahead and play it for them. What do you think?
Hey, let's do it.
Give it a
We're
whirl.
always up to pick a little.
Pick it and a grin. You gonna grin if I pick?
Well,
If you grin, I'll pick.
Okay.
All right. Louisiana moon coming up tonight, shining through the trees. The crickets are singing and the lightning bugs are floating on the breeze. Baby, get ready. Across the field where the creek turns back by the old stump road. And I'm gonna take you to a special place that nobody knows. Baby, get ready. Ooh, you and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, smooth and slow. We'll stay in the whole night through. It feels so good to be here with you.
My turn.
Sir.
Spring is almost over and the summer's come and the days are getting long. I waited all winter for the time to be right just to take you along. Baby, get ready. And it don't matter if we sit forever and the fish don't bite. We'll jump in the river and cool ourselves from the heat of the night. Baby, get ready.
Ooh, you and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, smooth and slow. We'll stay in the whole night through. It feels so good to be here with you and me going fishing in the dark, lying on our backs and counting the stars where the cool grass grows. Down by the river in the full moonlight, we'll be falling in love in the middle of the night, smooth and slow. Staying the whole night through. It feels so good to be here with you. I wasn't singing to you, I was singing with you.
Well, I was starting to get a little uneasy there.
Don't get uneasy, man.
I'm just kidding.
But anyway, man, now that we played that one, I would really like for you to play one of your songs. But before we go there, won't you tell these people about what you got coming on here Friday? You going to be at Fridays in the Park right there?
Indeed. Going to be something that I don't do a lot of shows. Maybe slowly creeping back. Jill Moorfield, who is in charge of all of that.
Oh, good woman.
Yeah, she and I talked, and she emailed me right away as soon as she started making her schedule. So I feel flattered that she, takes that much time.
That's great.
But anyway, yes, I'm going to be there from 11:30 until 1. I have been starting to work with some other musicians. I drive a school bus, as you know.
Right.
And a couple of other school bus drivers.
I'll make sure my kids aren't on that route.
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
It's all right. I'm the only legally blind school bus driver in the state of West Virginia. So there you go. But anyway, those guys are going to join me. I think the name of their band is called Last Chance. And
cool.
we're going to incorporate them into the show this time. Normally I just do it by myself, but see what happens. It's a lot of fun.
Well, what's the name of the song we're going to be doing?
Well, this song is an original that I wrote. And I I've wrote a few. I'm not a pen to paper kind of guy. I'll be honest. Just can't seem to. But every once in a while, I'll come across one. Well, of course, we all know little Jimmy Dickens was a Raleigh County native here.
Yes, sir.
And I was a big fan. My parents were a fan, and I kind of became a fan through them. And when he passed away, I just kind of felt like I wanted to write an original or a tribute song. And I kind of wanted to write it in the fashion that little Jimmy might write one. You know,
Okay.
kind of lighthearted, comical type thing. So in fact, I use and incorporate some of his lyrics into the song.
Oh.
So I haven't. Don't tell anybody, but I haven't really tried to get a copyright on it. I'm not. Yeah. Shh. Anyway.
All right, man. Well, I want to hear it. What's the title of this song?
It's called "Little, Loud, and Proud," which was actually a title, I think, of this of one of his songs.
Okay.
So again, I used some of his lyrics.
That's all right.
All right.
I'm sure he appreciates it.
Here we go. Now he left the hills and hollows searching for a brighter tomorrow, and he found it in Nashville, Tennessee. And he stood just 4'11", but in country music heaven he was a giant on the Grand Ole Opry. And he was little, he was loud, but he was poor, he was proud, he was countrified, and he didn't care who knowed it. Just a little banny rooster in a great big yard of chickens, how we loved that little Jimmy Dickens. Well, from 1948 up to his last days, he rarely missed a chance to entertain. And he could always make us smile, folks that walk a country mile just to hear him play his guitar and sing. Yes, he was little, he was loud, he was poor, he was proud, he was countrified, and he didn't care who knowed it. He's just a little banny rooster in a great big yard of chickens, how we loved that little Jimmy Dickens. Then came that fateful day when he was called away to go and join the angel band. And when he got to heaven's gate, he heard his mama say, "Jimmy, the line through this gate is awful long today, so take an old cold tater and wait." He was little, he was loud, he was poor, he was proud, he was countrified, and he didn't care who knowed it. Just a little banny rooster in a great big yard of chickens, how we loved that little Jimmy Dickens. Oh, how we miss him, little Jimmy Dickens.
Man, that's all right there.
All right. I like that one. I tell you, I don't, like I said, I don't put pen to paper too often, and sometimes when I do, I wad it up and throw it in the trash.
Well, I like that because, you know, there's way too many songs out there being written, especially stuff you hear on the radio, that don't have a meaning. I mean, it's just kind of
bland.
People put a bunch of words together. Hey, this matches with this and this and that.
Yeah.
There's no storytelling anymore.
Yeah. You know, that's one of my beefs with country music these days. Everybody, I mean, it has its place. I'm not going to belittle or begrudge it, but it's not true country music.
Nah.
It's not. It's becoming a lost art, and I'm doing my part anyway to try to keep it alive. For what it's
Well, I
worth.
can't speak bad for them, but I appreciate it. I really, really enjoy having you, Darrell. Thank you very much for coming by.
Thank you for coming by. Not coming by. Thank you for having me.
Friday, guys. What did you say? 11:30.
11:30 to 1. Come on out if you're in Beckley and have lunch with us. We'll entertain you.
It's gonna be a good time.
Yeah,
Guys,
great.
for Darrell Ramsey, this is John Kevin Cole. Until next time, keep on digging. get my hat.
Yeah, I was gonna say, man,
I look right up my
you're
hat.
gonna outshine the lights. Show
what year was that?
Oh, probably back before you were born. I'm ready to roll if you are.
Did you notice, was that right side up when I started? I didn't even notice. Did you?
I really know. I didn't notice. Kidding you, man.
It's West Virginia.
Yes, we're the men are men and certain livestocker.
It's all fair game, brother-in-law. It's all fair.
Into
quantity, not quality. Right?
Yeah, well, yeah. That truly
quality, not quantity.
Whatever. You want that? Yeah, that's an outtake. I can see that. That was pretty quick.